Thanks, Kirk. Good morning, everyone. There are new developments to report in the fatal crash near Stratford, Ontario. With the very latest, we join Melissa Lamb with more. Melissa, what are police saying this morning?
Well, Annette, the mangled wreckage has now been removed from the scene of a crash near Stratford that killed 11 people, and now investigators believe that driver error was behind the collision. A flatbed truck slammed broadside into a large passenger van at a stop-signed intersection in the rural area of Hampstead. The driver of the truck was killed along with 10 other people in the van who are believed to be migrant workers. 3 other people managed to escape the wreck. 1 was airlifted to hospital in critical condition. Now, the crash was so intense it slammed the van into the side of a nearby house, alerting neighbors.
A big bang, terrible big bang. It was an awful noise, and I thought maybe the men were loading cattle, because it sounded like that, only magnify that sound 100 times or more.
Now, police on site have also described the scene as horrific and one of the worst crashes they have ever seen. Annette?
All right, thanks, Melissa. Canadians will get a better idea of who we are today when Statistics Canada releases the latest census information. Updated information about our population will be the first data released. The census includes updated data about our housing, origins, religion, habits, and quality of life. It will influence everything from where playgrounds and retirement residents are built to how many government representatives are needed. Well, lighting up on city property could soon be a thing of the past. Ottawa's Board of Health is supporting an expanded smoking bylaw. The proposed ban would ban smoking on city parks, beaches, patios, and city property. It will now go to a vote before the Community and Protective Services Committee and then City Council. If it's approved, the city would start issuing warnings to smokers in April and then handing out fines on July 2nd. There are more reports of violence in Syria this morning, 2 days after an attempt by the United Nations to end the crisis. Activists say Syrian troops are still shelling the city of Homs, where at least 12 people have reportedly been killed overnight. The same city was attacked on Saturday and 200 people were killed. Many countries have already pulled their ambassadors from Syria as the violence escalates. Prime Minister Stephen Harper has now arrived in China, where he'll discuss oil sales and other economic ties. Harper will meet with top Chinese officials tomorrow in an official welcoming ceremony. Canada wants to boost oil sales to China as a way of diversifying away from the U.S. market. Chinese companies have invested more than $16 billion in the Canadian energy market over the past 2 years. And if you're headed down the Rideau Canal Skateway today, the City of Ottawa is reminding you to keep it clean. The National Capital Commission and the city have teamed up to install green bins near the rest areas and food stalls. Skaters can throw food scraps, napkins, and paper cups in the green bins and do their part to divert waste from landfills. And finally, the marketing magic of Madge is now in play following her Super Bowl performance. Madonna has announced the itinerary for her 2012 World Tour, and it includes 5 Canadian stops. Madonna will perform at arenas in Montreal, here in Ottawa, Toronto, and Vancouver over the summer and fall. She'll also hold a special outdoor concert on the Plains of Abraham. General tickets for the Canadian concerts start going on sale next week, and the tour kicks off at the end of May in Israel.